after Craig is finished, or whether he decides to do the next one or whatever. Who are some of the alternate actors that you think would be best considered as Bond?
I'm on the Idris Elba train. I get him.
Yeah. I mean, here's the problem with Idris Elba. I mean, and it's kind of the same problem with maybe it was facing Daniel Craig in some ways, because they're coming to these actors when they're in their Idris Elba is probably in his late 30s, early 40s by the time
he's
43.
He's 43.
By the time he gets a chance to do one, he'll be 45,
True.
and I'm sure he'll look amazing or whatever. He might even be like 48 or something. But they are physical roles, and we don't want like a 60-year-old Bond up there. And I mean, I don't think a 60 or 55-year-old actor really wants to do the role, because I don't think they can. So they really have to start thinking younger.
Roger Moore was like 80 when he stopped doing Bond.
No, that's true. Roger Moore. Roger Moore was,
Roger Less. I think he changed his name towards the end of the franchise.
Roger Moore Less.
I just felt that it was a logical choice, even though he's never
great.
Been. He's perfect. I think Tom Hardy. I think Christian Bale. There's one actor though that would say I don't think the guy from Homeland is Bond material. Damian Lewis, is that his name?
Oh gosh, no.
Yeah.
No. I'd rather have DJ Qualls play James Bond than that.
I'd rather have Michael
Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh man. But
all right.
Okay, so but is there a younger alternative? I mean, is there somebody who can come in at like 30 or 35 even?
Don't you say Eddie Redmayne. Don't you say Eddie Redmayne. No.
Please. No, he'd be horrible.
I mean, if you're
asking
me to name someone immediately, I can't. I can't. I mean, to be real honest with you, I don't. I'm sure there's someone out there, and if you had asked me the same question, a dozen years ago, I wouldn't have known who Daniel Craig was then. So, even though I'd seen him in a couple of things by then, he just wouldn't register to me as a Bond, type. So, I mean, I'm sure that there's someone out there, and I trust their casting instincts. I'm sure whoever they eventually get, will probably be someone serviceable. But if you're asking me to give you a name right now, like I said, Idris Elba would be my first choice.
Yeah, I think Idris Elba is the most. I think that's the most logical, because it won't be an A-lister. I mean, somebody like Christian Bale is not going to, or somebody of that level is not going to.
No.
Even Tom Hardy. I don't even think Tom Hardy would do it.
Tom Hardy has gotten I'm all for Tom Hardy, but he's gotten the criticism that he's too baby-faced for it.
I think he's too menacing. I think he's too much of a brute.
I think he mumbles
that's great.
He's a brute, but he mumbles. He can't mumble. So I love Tom Hardy.
No,
but let's be honest,
don't think Brando could have played Bond back in the day with his mumbling?
If I could go back in time, I would make Brando the greatest Bond of all time.
That would be interesting.
And what are you talking about? Why do you think I can't do this? I mean.
All right.
Buonasera.
Hugh Jackman gets mentioned too, but I mean he's the same age as Craig, so.
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman can't.
All these guys are in their mid-40s.
No, Hugh Jackman can't do it. He's too stressed out.
I tell you what, man, it's slim pickings because of what we've been saying. Because men are different nowadays. I mean, the younger generation.
The biggest stars are still the girly men type.
I want Dean
guys that look like boys when they're 40s. When they're in their 40s. I mean, who I think would be perfect if only he were British would be John Hamm.
He could. He could do
I don't want a non-British actor to play Bond or from the British Isles.
Guys, what about Clive Owen? Clive Owen.
Oh,
he's
Clive
the British
Owen.
John Hamm.
Again, another 50-year-old guy.
In his 50s now. I mean, he's older than Craig.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we're looking for a British John Hamm. So if you're out there, British John Hamm, make yourself known to us.